Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I am the Maize Man. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, share this with your friends and family on social media, and abound. And of course, subscribe. Today, you saw the thumbnail. You know what we here for. I got Ric Flair with me. Let's talk about it.
I'm upset. No disrespect, respectfully. But disrespectfully, it's disrespect. Don't be disrespectful. Those vile, disgusting Spartans. Poor little bro, them. And I'ma tell them why I'm mad. That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus. The other state, and of course, as always, I'm upset.
As you saw, as you heard in the intro, saw on the thumbnail, Michigan has landed Brady Smigiel, 4-star quarterback, elite quarterback. We've been talking about Brady Smigiel for 2 years here on the channel. Michigan has been in the running to land him, and they finally do after an impressive visit during the spring game weekend. Ric Flair, what do you have to say about it?
I'm the best there is. Woo! 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 Woo!
The beauty of Michigan landing Smigiel now is, yes, he's a 2026 prospect. Yes, Ryder Lyons is technically a 2026 prospect, but as we all know, because we've talked about it here on the Maize Madman channel, Brady Smigiel is going to be actually in the 2026 class, meaning next year he'll be on campus in 2026. However, Ryder Lyons will be starting a 1-year mission, an LDS mission, which will technically put him, or untechnically, however, technically, untechnically, whatever, put him in the 2027 class. So landing somebody like Smigiel doesn't necessarily take Michigan out of the running for landing Ryder Lyons, who is also high on the Wolverines, but it does give Michigan a quarterback in the 2026 class. That makes 3 straight classes where Michigan has landed blue chip level quarterbacks. That is always a good sign. And if they can land Ryder Lyons, that would be like a 4-year run. There are also some other quarterbacks, elite quarterback prospects that Michigan is targeting in terms of recruiting, but we'll keep you up to date on all of that. But right now, let's talk about Brady Smigiel and what he brings to the table. But first, one more time with my guy, Ric Flair. Rick.
I'm the best there is. Woo! Woo! Woo!
All right, so as we were saying, Brady Smigiel is the number 8 quarterback prospect in the 2026 class. He's out of Newberry Park, California, in Newberry Park High School. Absolute stud at the position. We've been talking about him for 2+ years here on the Maize Madman channel. He had this to say about Chip Lindsey, Michigan's new offensive coordinator, saying, quote, "Coach Lindsey hit me up. So when he got the job, I think he hit me up the next day, just reiterating that I had an offer there, making sure that I knew that and that he was going to push really hard for me to end up in Michigan." So that started the whole thing over. I told my parents and they were like, "We definitely have to visit." And then Coach Moore came out and brought 4 guys from the staff out to show how much they cared, then scheduled a visit after that. So that is the immediate aftermath of course, Coach Lindsey, offensive coordinator Chip Lindsey, arriving in A2, reaching out to Brady Smigiel immediately just to get some of his measurables out the way. He's a 6'5", 205-pounder. Like I said, the number 8 quarterback in the class of 2026. He is a fringe 5-star for some recruiting services. I think at least one recruiting service might have him as a 5-star prospect. He is a bit older, though. I think he's already like 19 or 20 which is some reason that people may have taken a step back, but absolute stud at the position. He's ready right now. So his ceiling, there was, because of his age, there were talks about his ceiling may not being as high as somebody like Ryder Lyons, but certainly he is a ready-made quarterback, right? The floor is absolutely high, right? But we will see once he gets on campus. Obviously, he's got competition to deal with. He may not be an immediate starter because of what Michigan already has at the position, but certainly this strengthens Michigan's quarterback room. This is something that they wanted to get in the mode of, right? Getting blue chip quarterbacks year after year in that room, maybe even multiple blue chip quarterbacks in the same class. We've seen other programs be able to do that, and Michigan trying to, follow in that mold. Just from his 2023 stats, let me go over these stats. This is crazy. He threw for 4,200 yards, 52 passing touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 14 rush attempts for 97 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he's absolutely him. When talking about Brady Smigiel, he's rated as the 80th ranked player, in the entire country in 2026, and the 12th ranked player out of the state of California, which is very impressive because as we all know, California produces a lot of talent year over year. Talk to me though in the comment section. How excited are you for Michigan to land Brady Smigiel? You're looking at his film here. He's absolutely who we said he is. What do you think this means for Michigan landing somebody like Ryder Lyons, or do you think it makes it easier to land a 2027 prospect? Let's talk about it in the comment section. Also, it's been a while since we've been able to do one of these videos. It seems like it's been a while. I think Bear McWhorter was the last, Michigan commit. It's good to be able to, hear Michigan landing a commitment. But that said, we know that Michigan got off to sort of a slow start a season ago and finished as well as anybody in the country. I think we are on a similar trajectory to that. Also, let's talk about the NFL draft in the comment section, man. My guy, your guy, Will Johnson, falling to the second round, the 47th overall pick of the Arizona Cardinals. There was some talk about a knee injury and its long-term effects, but, let's talk about it in the comment section. Also, Josiah Stewart coming off the board in the third round. Let's talk about it, man. Also, Brady Smigiel in the class of 2026. Michigan has landed another elite quarterback prospect. Let's talk about that in the comment section as well. And of course, stay angry, my friends. I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the best season ever. My ratings, they're about to go through the roof.
All right, now I'm gonna calm down. So I'm gonna calm down, son. I just don't get that all that Maize and that lock and all that puff. I just don't get it, son, for real.
Just calm
And how the